up in this like CD bar, and they saw this guy who basically stole all their stuff at one point. So then they chased him down, kind of found this thieves guild, killed the spy master, routed the thieves guild, found out the Silver Fox is the leader of the thieves guild, and she is the barbarian Valyon's.
Okay, hold on. You're omitting some crucial details.
He's glossing over a lot.
I'm speed running. Go ahead, fill in whatever you want.
We went to the wizard and was like, "Hey, we discovered that the thieves guild is going to burgle your house." And so we asked him, like, "Do you want to come with us and like blow the thieves guild up?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." So we incapacitated the spy master, and then he just draws a sword and like stabs him in the neck and coup de grace him, and while everybody else ran away and escaped.
He didn't stab him once; he stabbed him 3 times.
Also, the wizard might be slightly evil, but anyway, go on. I just felt that was an omission.
So anyway, so they were also one of their this merchant that they had met, the marvelous Marvello, went missing, and so they were like in the process of trying to find him, and they basically found this tunnel in a warehouse, and it led them to this subterranean area where they fought some IED golems, some a flesh golem. And they were kind of like looking around, and the sorcerer, who's like the head sorcerer of the city or whatever, like showed up, and they got into a little bit of a scuffle, and they recently just transported themselves via word of recall to the Temple of Ilmater. Oh, by the way, everyone is somehow now, over the course of the last 2 years, become devout followers of Ilmater.
Devout is a very questionable term.
Was that the first time they had heard that, or are you just saying that for me?
No, it's 100% true.
No, they've heard that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So so the bar are Jigen, who is played by Brendalis Kill on here and Twinkles in your last game is a cleric of Ilmater, and everybody else has slowly begun to has over the course of time been converted to the ways of Ilmater. So gotcha. I think except for maybe Valion, I'm not sure.
Not trying to actively convert them, but they just kind of have accepted the fact that Ilmater has saved them from horrible suffering and death. Also, our bard is a
very devout follower of Ilmater.
Yes, a very devout follower
and
of Ilmater.
And a self-labeled, what did he call himself?
Oh, I don't know. Champion of Ilmater? I don't know.
Yeah, he was like a rogue priest or something.
He is a bard paladin. So he saw the light of Ilmater after a harrowing event, and is now a paladin of Ilmater.
After carrying around a lich's phylactery for an extended period of time, and the lich talking to him in his head, which he thought were visions of Ilmater.
Yeah, that's right. So now you're caught up, and hopefully at some point you will be introduced.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
So, all right. So, you guys, word of recall, you are currently, we'll say, like, basically, you are in the Temple of Ilmater, and you have just kind of popped up in that room that you set as your word of recall point. I think that's kind of where we ended last time.
Yeah, that is where we ended.
If I remember, it's like probably like midday, because you guys went down and like got the Huntsmaster and all that stuff early-ish. In the day.
I thought,
right?
I thought the Huntmaster, when we got the dog, like everybody was packing up and leaving for the night by the time we got to the warehouses. But then we came.
That's right. Yep, because it took you a while. So they like kind of all left, and you guys found that stuff. But the Huntsmaster was there.
Yeah.
Initially, yeah. So what do you guys want to do?
Try to find someone in this town who's not corrupt.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm moderately concerned because now, if our friend, is our friend trying to kill us? Is he our friend?
The pyro wizard?
Yeah. Why
He only
why do you
was
do that?
mean. He was only mean to Asher because Asher stabbed him.
Well, that is fair. Asher did do that.
I
Or
stabbed
did
him
he
because
stab him or shoot him? One of them.
Both.
spells at us.
Oh,
whatever.
gotcha.
To be fair, Asher kills children, so
He
That
did
is
murder
true.
a child. Yeah.
I was trying to detain him.
Yes, with a
He was trying to
spiky
get
arrow.
all his friends to calm down.
Yeah,
Yes.
calm down, kids. Blah! Oops. One of many oopses.
Yeah, so he's on the city council, and I don't know. I think he wasn't happy about the Blades knowing that we were there, or the Blades knowing. So maybe Blades are nice people, but I don't think he's our friend anymore.
I don't like the way he referred to me and specifically my blood as useful. Little ominous there. So do we, I guess, is it kind of sort of middle of the night then? Is that what we're assuming?
yeah, I'd say like probably they were closing up. We assume, you're looking like probably 9 o'clock.
Okay. I'm assuming spell slots have been spent. Do we want to try to sleep it off quick, or are we handling this business tonight?
I think he's going to come after us, right?
I mean,
I think we should get word of this guy's activities to
I think we
as
should go to the
many higher-ups as
Blades.
possible.
Yeah, I think the Blades are a good starting point because he didn't seem to like the Blades, and like
to be
I think
fair,
he's-
he hasn't seemed to like anyone else on the council.
I think he's gonna kill us if he catches us.
All right, well, let's go talk to.
He's very nasty to us now.
Can we talk to, because we know like one of the high priests here, right?
Yeah, I mean, currently the Temple of Ilmater looks on you fairly favorably, thanks to Merriman and his convincing of the guy to donate all of his money to the temple. So
Can we tell, I guess, the high priest what's going on, that this whatever wizard is a villain,
He was making a person.
um,
and that we need protection because he's trying to kill us?
so you go and find he. At this point, he would still kind of be awake, but he's kind of in his chambers. You go find the high priest of Ilmater, and kind of you take time to like describe all this stuff to him. And give me, I guess between all of you, go ahead and everybody give me either Arcana or History checks. If you just as you kind of recount the thing that you found. All right, so like with your description, especially Jigen, he kind of thinks, and he looks over and kind of starts ignoring Asher because he's just kind of spouting off some nonsense, and he.
I want to show him too. Valian stole a bunch of the soup, the soupy Healy pot.
Yeah, and he kind of like he thinks for a bit. And he's like, that kind of sounds like it's a kind of a look down upon spell, but he says it kind of sounds like the clone spell is being used. If what you indeed say is true. As you guys are kind of finishing up talking with him, one of the priests comes in and kind of like knocks on the door a little bit. And he kind of says, I'm sorry to bother you, Your Holiness, but the whole city's in an uproar. and the blades, the alarm bells are going off, and the blades are all out scouring the city. From what we can tell, I think they're looking for these ones. They probably shouldn't stay here. They're searching the other they've started searching the other temples. It will be only a matter of time, and probably not very long until they get here.
Where do
So
we?
it's the
where do we
blades are kind of
go?
ransacking everything, trying to find us.
From what he kind of says, he's just like, yeah, there's patrols out, searching the streets, going into all the public places. I don't have a lot of details currently.
I vote we attempt to leave the temple without them seeing where we came from. Them being the people searching everything. And I don't know about you guys, but I kind of seriously doubt we could run away from an entire city, so should we turn ourselves in? Yes, no. Is my mic muted?
Just
No, we hear you.
thinking. I mean, honestly, do we have business here still? Should we just book it back to Neverwinter?
I mean, there is kind of the whole thing with Mommy Dragon.
Oh yeah, can we connect with her again?
Yeah, but do you know where she is?
In the slums somewhere, but other than that, no.
I bet you could find her if you wanted to.
Probably. But we should probably not ruin the one place that is welcoming to us.
Yeah, we should get out of the temple and get away from here and not drag the faithful into this.
Yeah, so is there can we ask the priest or the high priest, I guess, if there's a way that we can get ourselves back on the street without using the front door?
Yeah, and easy enough. There's a couple side and smaller doors that you could go in and out of. So which direction? Where are you trying to head to? And he will kind of put you on the side that kind of starts you in the way you want to go.
I guess kind of put that towards the group. Do we think the blades are tracking us down for they're going to kill us on sight? Or do we want to try to run to the slums? I don't really think that's going to work.
I say we try not to be seen.
And the high priest would say he says that it would be really, as long as you don't resist them, it would be unlikely that they would just kill you. You would be apprehended.
We have a lot of social credit in the city too for helping out, but maybe if we can get to the captain, we might be able to speak with her on a more personable level.
I mean, I'm of the mind that we're not going to hide from the entire city police force, essentially. So I'm willing to go peacefully and see how it turns out. Because I don't think we did anything wrong. We brought the kid back. It wasn't our fault that they had all those magic items, technically.
If you wanna turn yourself in, I'm in favor of that. I think these are innocent guards and they shouldn't be harmed.
Asher, do you promise not to stab anyone?
As long as they don't stab me.
That's fair.
Just as that's fine.
We should maybe leave out the side door and try to get to the captain on our own, though, and try and avoid any of the patrols, just on the chance that our friend doesn't find us. Because if we can close the distance and speak with her.
I mean, that does circle back to the original point of, is there anyone in this city who isn't corrupt? Which I'm more and more beginning to think that the Silver Fox-led Thieves Guild is not corrupt, and everyone else might be.
Let's just get out of the temple and get out into the darkness of the streets somewhere.
Yeah, so
We'll figure this out
basically
as we go.
the two directions that we could go are like towards the council building or towards the slums. Aren't those pretty much polar opposites?
Yeah. Relatively.
Well, boys,
Well, it's your call on mommy or not.
I just don't know of a reliable way to find her quickly.
What was that shady bar we initially saw them at, or saw that guy we didn't like at?
I doubt we're welcome back there. Oh no, we didn't start shit in that bar.
We didn't do anything in there.
Yeah, no, I just bought everybody a round of drinks.
I vote we go there, especially if you bought people drinks.
Yeah, people might be tempted to sell us out there, but it's better than nowhere. So let's let's get out of here.
that
The
was
enemy of
Slum's
my enemy
direction,
is my
right?
friend right now.
I think we just gotta move. Let's get out of the temple.
All right. So
Yeah,
you
out of temple.
make your way towards the slums out of the temple.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Sneakily.
All right. So as you sneak around, go ahead and give me stealth checks.
Everybody?
Yes. It's a group stealth check.
Whew.
Wow, we all passed. Well, depending on the DC, but we all did
DC
fairly well.
did well.
24. No. Whatever makes you all fail. No. So you guys kind of sneak out of the temple, and you kind of head down towards the slums. If you're heading towards the original bar that you kind of met them at, sort of thing. You
Yes.
said, okay.
Mm.
So you head down there, and kind of keeping to back roads. And someone give me who's leading. I'm assuming Asher, right?
Yeah,
I vote
that.
Asher.
Yeah. All right. So Asher, give me a survival check just to see how well you can remember to get back there. Yeah. So without too much issue, you manage to take kind of following along the main roads that you're familiar with. You manage to slink through the alleyways, and you find yourselves. You like on your way. You see numbers of blades kind of like going, like you have to hide from like a patrol going past, and it's usually you see they're traveling in about groups of 5, all heavily armored with weapons at the ready, and but you as you get closer to the slums, they haven't come this far yet. And so the patrols get lighter, and you find yourself outside of the bar where you first saw, forgetting everybody's names because it's been so long, Artemis, and started that and had your first encounters really with the Thieves Guild. You guys going in or?
Yeah.
And now that I've seen some of these thieves can't symbols,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try to really keep my eyes open for things like that in this place.
Okay.
Like outside or marking anything.
So you go inside. What do you guys do? Are you looking for anyone? Are you just trying to get a table in like a quiet corner? What's your plan? Here.
I'd say we just get in and blend in somewhere first and then play it by ear, read the room.
Your passive's what, 17, right? Correct.
What's that?
Passive perception is 17, I think, right?
17, yes, sir.
Okay. That's not the right person. Okay. So you kind of like I mean, the people here don't really seem to like take much. Like they're kind of used to. Well, one, the patrols haven't really come here and affected them yet. So there's like you hear a little bit of chatter about like have you heard about apparently they're looking for some group of adventurers and supposedly they're the ones that help stop the help disperse the horde and um you know you hear like some I think probably the best thing you hear or like the most interesting thing you hear is that someone talks about how you have been kind of you are being blamed with disrupting production of the healing the medicine production basically.
Oh, about what's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, better to not get caught. If they come and check this place, we're gonna have to try to find a way to hide. Do I see any thieves' cant marks anywhere? Anything?
Go ahead and make a perception check. Yeah, fuck you. So then you
That's
go
the
in.
best response.
So you're kind of like looking around and like in the back of the room, you do see actually similar to where you had seen Artemis sitting before, you see some writing on just like really faintly scratched into the wall, mixed in with a bunch of other just like random gibberish of just basically the equivalent of E hearts M kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it you
I
kind of read
carve,
it and you
what's our
feel
god?
around and it basically is giving basically is telling you that there's a secret panel there to a secret room kind of thing.
Okay.
So that you could push it open and go into this room.
What's our deity? Lysander or
Your what?
our deity?
Oh,
Ilmater.
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 I'll carve on there. Ilmater saves,
Okay.
because that's you always see that stuff carved.
Sure.
Anyway, it says there's this room back there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to motion the guys over. Is there the bartender there? Obviously.
Yeah. Like so this is kind of like a back dark corner of the tavern. But the barman is up at the front.
Can I pull the bartender like to a quiet area just to have a
So
conversation
like
with him?
it's not super crowded because it so like you kind of like try to get his attention and kind of pull him in close,
I'll
and
put
no
I'll
one's
put
like
a
listen.
couple of gold pieces down and speak to him in thieves' cant about saying I want to order drinks, but also working in like, hey, we know this is a
But
safe
like
place.
if you're speaking strictly in thieves can't, he's like, yeah, well, what kind of drinks you want, and you want some food to go with that, and he doesn't seem to get thieves can't.
Oh, he isn't? Okay.
He's like
Well,
taking you literally on your descriptions.
okay. I'll put down 5 gold and say, yeah, we would like those drinks and maybe to go. And if we could not be found by the blades, that would really help. At least for tonight.
He kind of like raises an
I think you got
eyebrow,
a
but
spare back room over there, and I kind of thumb to.
he looks at you a little cautiously, but like takes the gold and just kind of goes and pours some drinks in some styrofoam cups with lids and straws and
Oh, nice.
hands them to you. And
Magic styrofoam. Yes.
yes,
So
and
insulated.
and just kind of like nods, but doesn't really say much.
Okay. I motion to the guys.
Yeah. You guys just gonna hang out for a little bit, see kind of what happens. Or is there something else you wanted to do until
I think
you feel the need to move?
I'm good just hiding now, if that's what we're going to do.
I don't think. Is that good with you, Asher?
Yeah.
So like,
I want to try to find this room.
yeah, I mean, you know exactly where it is.
Okay.
There's like it's like there's just a panel, and you know exactly based off of the thieves' cant, you know exactly where to push to get there, kind of thing. If you wanted to. So like it's kind of like there's like a table that's basically right next to this door, or this like little, and it's not big, but it's enough that like so that if someone was like sitting at the table, someone could relatively easily kind of open the door and sneak in the room behind them, kind of thing, without being seen. But I say about 30 minutes go by, and you notice coming in and kind of looking at the back and heading straight towards you, Artemis.
The guy we don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bite my tongue.
He kind of comes over, sits down at the table.
Wait, did I hear the name I thought I heard?
You did.
And he's sitting at the table?
He's on his way over.
He knows how to get in touch with her.
He does.
He sits down at the table and he says, well, you guys... I'm not surprised, but you guys seem to have landed yourselves in quite the mess.
We in a little bit of trouble.
Well, come with me. Silver Fox wants to meet with you. Can at
You're not
least
going to
get you off
drug
the
us
street.
again, right?
He just kind of grins and starts to head out the back door.
He's walking in front, though?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll follow him.
Was this the back room or?
No, he just goes out the back door.
Oh, okay.
The same back
Did I
door
see
that
this?
the last time he went out, we ambushed him in the street.
Yeah.
All right, I'll follow him.
Do I see him leaving?
Yeah, I mean he's expecting you to follow him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if he kind of leads you down some back alleyways, assuming you're following him, and you feel like you're not taking a very direct path, but eventually you kind of end up at a building deep in the slums, and he kind of like leads you inside. You go down into like a basement, and then down and then there's another similar to in the tavern kind of hidden door, and he kind of opens it up. He kind of goes to the wall where Asher, you're aware, because once again it's kind of like thieves' cant indicators, and now that you're aware of it, your passive perception easily picks it up. And so he opens the door, and inside you see not a huge room, but a decent sized room, like some bookcases and a table in the center, a table against one side. You see Silver Fox kind of sitting in one chair. You see the Verona, the woman, that spellcaster that was with Artemis previously, and the Silver Fox when you guys met them in the Thieves Guild. She is sitting over talking with the Silver Fox, and you see a automaton of sorts kind of at this table on the side, kind of tinkering. And seems to be building something off to the side at like what appears to have like a table with a bunch of gizmos and gadgets and some kind of alchemical things going on. And the Silver Fox and Verona kind of stop their conversation and kind of look up at you guys, and she, Silver Fox nods and says, welcome. It seems you guys have made quite the name for yourself in the city. She kind of motions to some chairs. What have you done to get yourselves and make yourselves so wanted this time? And of course, the person whose mom it is AFK.
Yeah.
So she says, what it sounds
Sorry.
like, well, go ahead. Your
No,
mom says, what's up?
Last time you asked if I knew what you were doing here in this city. You're the
And
only non-corrupt one, aren't you?
so you ask. And your definition of corrupt.
I'm asking, and everyone else we've dealt with so far has either backstabbed their friends or backstabbed us. One of them quite literally.
She says, son. And you can kind of see Verona and Artemis kind of raise an eyebrow at this, because seemingly
They
not
didn't know either, yeah.
really knowing.
Actually, nobody knew.
Yeah, just you.
Yeah, just me.
Whoa.
Um,
Asher's like, whoa. Trippy.
you know that what I do is never necessarily been in line with the law.
Yeah, but I always assumed you were doing it for the right reasons.
I like to think so. But people have been going missing in these slums, and me and there are people that have been good to the Thieves Guild. We've been trying to figure out why they've been going missing.
We have a hunch. And can I kind of give her the short version of Argathos is potentially evil and harvesting people to make potions?
Yeah, and she says, basically, she's that they have been suspecting he is involved somehow, and Realis, the spy master, had been working to try to figure out what Argathos's involvement was in things.
He was the head honcho. He was the guy. At least as far as we found.
He says, well, from what I can tell, and it's still to be played out, it seems that you've upset him. And
Stare at Asher.
he must have at this point put out for your arrest. I mean, it's going to be his word against yours, and he has a long history here. So without some proof, you're going to need some serious proof to prove that he is the one that is causing these disappearances.
Sounds like we might need the help of a master thief.
She says, I'll help where I can, but I've got my hands full in the city. I can't help you personally in this matter, as I'm too recognizable. But she kind of she says, but I can offer some help with my people. And she kind of motions over to the table and says, Hemlock, would you please introduce yourself, kind of thing.
So
Yeah.
you see this like wood and metal robot who it's like hammered gunmetal color with this like dark brown mahogany wood chest plate, and it's real thin. It's not like full humanoid shape. It's just like a rod for a bicep, and like you can see like a ball joint for a shoulder, and so it's definitely like mechanical. You see these like faint blue eyes glowing on it. They almost look like goggles, and you can see like the aperture of the eyes kind of, and it looks at you all, and it's like, my lady, who are these people?
One second. Sorry.
I have not seen them before. Who are they?
She says, to be fair, Hemlock, you don't get out much.
That's true, my lady.
But this one is my son, pointing to another silver dragonborn. And these are apparently some friends he's picked up along the way as he follows in the footsteps of his father.
You can see he's got this like tool in his hand, and he like flips it in his hand and then kind of puts it inside of a chest cavity. Like you hear a click and it goes away. And he says, "It's a pleasure to meet you." Just kind of like slightly tilts the head.
I have no idea how to react to this thing. I've never seen anything like this in my short life.
Jigen looks at Valiant and goes, "Is that a Warforged?"
Is that a
What
what?
does that word mean?
That's
A Warforged.
Yeah, no, out of character, I absolutely understand.
Well,
but no, Valiant
Kurt
has no freaking clue
didn't
what
hear.
this is.
So,
Oh, sorry.
You sure I didn't hear?
Oh, I don't know.
He
Sorry.
hears everything. His perception is a million.
No, I meant in real life. I didn't know if you
Oh.
heard. But, so
Yeah, Asher listens better than me.
and you guys really haven't come across.
I also hear it with a 20, I guess. I am a Warforged. Yes.
I saw your passive investigation, so fuck you too. Freaking 21 passive investigation. But so she says, Hemlock here can be very useful. He's pretty good at a scrap, and he can make things and identify things, and he's very good at finding things. He's been very valuable member of the guild, and I'm sure he will be able to provide great assistance to you. Unfortunately, he's generally stays in his lab, but so his knowledge of the city is limited. But
When I am required to leave the lab, I can find a way to blend in with the general populace. And I can assist you all in blending in with the general populace if needed.
I mean, if you're good enough to make yourself blend in, I'm sure you could do wonders for us.
He reaches up into his like chest cavity and pulls out something that looks like a yarmulke almost. And he puts it on top of his head, and as he does, you can see he just morphs into this like elderly, old, tan-skinned woman. Yes, I'm quite good at hiding when I have to go out, and
Mazel tov.
So, I guess did we write down the name of the warehouse that we went under?
you would be able to find it again.
Okay.
So she says, I think either you need to go back to where you were or break into his house and find some kind of evidence that he is involved. that Argathos is involved.
Has he had enough time to move everything?
Probably
There's
not.
no way. It's been like an hour.
I mean, you saw what was there, and it seems like based on his actions, it is easier for him because of how much pull he has in the city. Despite what you've done, he has more pull.
He'll just cover
Especially
it up.
since you haven't spoken for yourselves yet. So
Yeah,
like,
he'll just cover it up instead of actually moving.
he would rather cover it up, especially considering you guys told him everybody involved or that knew your whereabouts.
Oh, Jiggin.
Yeah, we did do that. I'm pretty sure it was my idea.
No, I forget who.
It was Jiggin.
I think Jiggin told him, but I think it was my idea to tell him. Anyway, I remember the horrifically brutal-looking golems he had just in the foyer, so I do not want to break into his house.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we spent the night there.
you did spend the night in his house.
Yeah.
Did we get patched up at the temple?
Nope.
No, we had no time.
Oh,
That was going to be my question. Do we? How's our spell slots looking, Mister Jiggin?
Oh, spell slots. Pretty okay. A little moderately tapped, but given the circumstances, the IED golems were
The golems are
a
bad.
definite
golems,
issue.
yes.
Fucking
Super
Claymore
great.
golems. I hate that you were so dead on with that, Asher. I was like, no, there's no way that's what it is. It's got to be something else. Nope. Occam's razor, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I guess can we? Because he did blow. Argathos blew some big boy spells. First, trying to incapacitate us, and then didn't he finger Asher twice?
Just once.
Just
Oh,
Phrasing.
fingered me once.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
No,
Oh, no,
finger
he
of
did.
death. Come on,
I've been fingered.
by a man, an angry man. Do we want to try
He's
to
got magic fingers.
kick up some ruckus tonight? I mean, I
I
guess we
might be
probably
able to
can't start.
provide some. I might be able to provide some support if.
I need to rest. Unless someone wants to blow a lot of healing on me.
Yeah, resting might not be a bad call, even if it's just a short one.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Can we get away with a short rest and attempt to push the tired wizard?
How many hit point things can we burn? We can burn all of them, can't we?
Yeah.
All of them.
We're level 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, let's see how many it takes to gain
You're at
69
7.
hit points.
Yeah.
So we're doing a short rest here.
I'm gonna put you back in the basement because that's your accurate characters. Tonight.
Rogues are D6s.
You have a hit. There's a hit dice button on your character sheet, bro.
Oh, I just hit the hit dice button.
Mm-hmm.
You drop me where I need to be, like.
Yeah, I'm just kind of putting them here because you should be there
He's there now, yeah.
because they're just short resting here. So, and this is their accurate HPs and stuff.
I don't know where everybody is.
Are you not on
Top left.
Do you not have vision?
Scroll up to the top
right.
left.
I'm right here. I see.
Sorry. Should I?
Yeah, when it drops you on the map, it dropped you like all the way in a weird corner. We're all the way up here where we discovered a mostly formed body in a sarcophagus.
Over there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I look at you all and I'm like, I can assist. I can help. I'm gone. Where'd I go?
Sorry.
And job.
I killed him.
Asher, how many hit dice do you have?
11.
Damn, did you use all of them?
I need to.
Do you need any more?
Let me do some math here.
There you go.
Nope.
You're good?
I actually didn't need those last two.
You can get rid of them. It's fine.
So I have 2 hit die left, and I'm fully healed.
Jiggin, do you need any healing?
Yeah, I'm short resting.
Well, I meant okay. I more just meant if you run out of hit dice, do you need anything else?
No, I've
Do
got
any,
11 HD. I think I'll be fine. I can heal myself too if necessary.
Well, yeah, but
do
I've
any
got
of you use a shield?
shields for cowards.
I do not.
Nope.
Our bard used to use a shield that moaned when it got hit.
Good. Do any of you have a non-magical weapon?
Negatory
I
on me.
think we're good.
I think I'm fully magical.
I mean, I definitely have a magical weapon. It is glowing with icy chunks.
Do any of you have boots that are not magical? We're just going to keep going down the list.
What kind of boots you talking about there, old man?
I had boots of something. I think I took the striding and springing boots, but
Do they require attunement?
I
That's
think
the bigger issue.
Yeah,
I think-
really.
I think they did.
Anybody have an attunement slot? Really, is my question.
I don't have any attunement slots.
I have one that I'm not very attached to.
So my bracers, did my goggles, did they take up a slot? My dark vision
The
goggles?
goggles do not.
Oh, they do not.
Ring of water breathing,
I have this.
ring of
Anyone's
feather
interested?
fall. That would be useful for Jiggy.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
kind of got that in his necklace, right?
Yeah, imagine having a ring too.
Yeah, it's up to him.
Man, so Flames does. How many slots can we have?
3.
Nice.
I do have a stone of good luck I could potentially toss off.
I also, if anybody just wants a flavor, then I have that.
Ooh.
So you're an artificer, right?
Yeah.
Leif, what have you done to yourself?
Allowed myself to have
Allowed
very,
a
very
Warforged
powerful enemies.
artificer? That's
Oh, it's
true.
fine.
That's true.
It's fine.
Yeah, shit can. You can go to the scary section of the monster manual now.
I'm just saying, Argathos almost wiped you guys out, I feel like. So
Yeah,
I mean, his Claymore golems did much of the heavy lifting, but then
did do a lot of that.
but he also didn't really fight us.
No.
He
he
just
was
like
kind
tried
of
to
just
disable us.
he was
Yes.
brushing us aside and killed Asher.
I'll just display my fantasy Walmart options here before you, and you can choose if you wish to partake.
What is your? Are you trying to go back to the base, like to the? Are you going to try to go to his mansion or straight to the?
I am not going back to that mansion of horrors.
Or back to the trap door, so to speak.
I thought the plan was to go back to the warehouse to try to find some proof.
Well, that's
down
what I
here.
meant. Sorry, the warehouse.
Yeah, that was at least my plan. I don't know why people are trusting the barbarian to make the plan, but
No, I like it.
Leif, I forget. Did we homebrew the javelin of lightning to have the returning weapon property?
Yes.
Yes.
Just only when you
Just the
use
once,
the
as
lightning
the lightning.
issue.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
No takers?
They've gotten a lot of magic items.
Those
Sorry.
are potentially maybe in the future I'm going to trade out for the ring, but I'm
Sure.
going to stick with what I got right now just for the moment.
Unless you're telling me you can make me flying boots, I think I'm good.
No, I chose not to take Boots of Levitation instead of Boots of the Winding Path, but Levitation only has so much application.
That's true.
Boots of the Winding Path looks pretty sweet.
The only caveat is where you have to have been there already during the
Yeah,
current
you have to
turn,
return. Yeah.
which would mean I'm running away, and that doesn't sound like me.
No. All right. So, plan.
All in favor of going back to the warehouse and trying to delve a little bit deeper than last time?
Yeah. Well, he's probably going to be ready for us now. Do they have anything they can hook us up with besides? I guess this. I don't really know the full extent of
What are your pronouns?
hemlock.
Pronouns? What?
Do we have a way to stop Argathos from murdering us with magic?
She said, like, she's got her own magic. They don't have, like, their warehouse is relatively, like, she can probably get you any regular item that you want. Speaking of which, Jigen,
Uh-oh.
you do not have your chainmail. It is at the shop being made into a +2.
Oh no, that's right.
Would you like a shield?
I guess so.
I can
Which-
only attribute magic to a shield you already have. Do
I
you
don't have
one?
one. No.
So you could get supplied a shield. Like, you have, I would say, like, next to your workbench, since you can kind of do this stuff, you have at your disposal at least one of any type of weapon or whatever.
I somehow got rid of... Oh, no, there it is. I'm done. Never mind.
So I will...
Your chainmail will be ready in the morning, Jigen, because it will
will
have
do
been
so.
2 days.
And then I will apply this one. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
So that's treated as a +1 shield.
Yeah. So it should give you a +3 as long as you're holding it, and it shouldn't impede spellcasting, I would think.
Plus, it's +2 naturally as a shield, and then you get the
Right.
+1 to it.
Yep.
So it'd be
All right,
+3
I've got
total
it
for the benefit.
So if you are all making your way back to the warehouse,
I have a random question. Sorry.
Yes.
The returning weapon infusion doesn't stipulate that it has to be a ranged weapon.
Correct.
So could you +1 my Frostbrand Greatsword, even if I don't throw it?
No, it has to be a mundane item that I infuse.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So if you're heading back to the warehouse, stealth checks for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Asher, carry me.
Not bad.
But is it enough?
Can't roll over a 10 today. Well,
let's see.
did Hemlock say he had something to enhance our...
Yeah, if you had anything, you could use it.
Let me see what I can do. Who needs it?
I just didn't know if you had anything to make us all more blendy-inny.
Not that kind of blendy any. He kind of looks at you as he puts on his little yarmulke and turns into like a fat little gnome guy. And he's like this? Would you like my hat?
You sound like old Greg for a second.
You
You guys
have a
make your
drunk
way.
Bailey's from a shoe?
you make your way towards the warehouse. There, you have one close call where you barely get out of the way before, as a patrol kind of goes past. As the closer you get to the warehouse, the greater the amount of patrols are. At one point, you do see, you pass a group that there's a bit of a scuffle, and you see Jerome being taken into custody.
Not Jerome.
And
They really don't give a flying fuck in this city. Anyone who was even associated with that poor guy. Jiggin, you did him in when you learned his name.
Yep. But you do manage to get to the outside the warehouse without running into one of the patrols.
Does the warehouse look guarded?
It does not, like, other than there being a lot of patrols kind of going past, who all can't roll above a 10. No, not like the doors are shut at this point, but like it's only been about 2 hours with the short rest. Probably about 2.5 hours at this point. So, to 3 hours that since you were last here. So
you watch as Hemlock reaches into his chest cavity and pulls out that tool and sticks it in one of his eyes, and you can see the tool start to glow in that same color as the eye, and it's like the magic from his whatever's motivating him is like infused into that tool. And then from his back, he disassembles a part of his spine and pulls out this like collapsed crossbow that he pops out. And he takes the tool and he sticks it into the crossbow and kind of like sticks it in the crossbow and then puts the tool back. And now has like a crossbow that's like kind of vibrating with energy.
Nice.
And he just looks at you all like, following your lead.
We've been to this guy's
Don't hit me
house.
with that thing.
We went to this guy's house, and it was very clear he has a fondness for magical traps. Do we think he did anything to the door?
you go inside?
I'll check it again.
Did you say the door was closed?
Yeah.
I'll check it for anything. More claymore golems.
You don't see any piles of ball bearings. It just appears that the door's been shut.
All right. Is it locked?
Yes.
Cracks knuckles.
Thieves' tools check or whatever. Yeah. You've been here before. This is old territory. You quickly. It's not like the lock's been updated. It's just been shut and relocked. And you go inside.
All of us, or just him?
Or you can go. I should say you can go inside. You hear in the distance a patrol coming in your direction.
I think we go inside and shut the door as quietly as possible.
From where? Behind us?
Yeah, there's it's right. It's a bunch of warehouses together, so it's like you can hear them going down the different
streets and alleys.
Roadways. Streets and alleys.
Quietly try to close the door.
I'd like to try and be as sneaky as possible as I follow behind him.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Wait, are we running after him or not?
No. You see Asher as you kind of go inside and everybody goes inside. You see Asher Hemlock kind of tiptoeing just right behind you, kind of mimicking your movements as you go inside.
That little gnome. I'm still wearing my hat.
Gnome. Yep. You get inside the warehouse. It appears empty. There really hasn't been much change other than the door being closed since you were last here. Seems that whatever Argathos has been up to, he hasn't had best you can tell, hasn't had a chance to return yet.
I'm sorry, I'm being weird about this. Did we all make it inside?
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Except for you. You are stuck outside and the door is locked again. Please use your non-existent thieves tool. Yeah. No, yes.
The last locked door that stood in my way, I exploded, and we got a surprise round on those freaking orcs on the other side.
That's true.
That was a very long time ago.
Yes. Yes. I was back in Lost Mines. It's
Correct.
like 8 levels ago.
Something like that. All right, we're inside.
Yep.
We remember where the trap door was, right?
Yep. In fact, it does not it appears that someone just came by and closed the doors. Doesn't seem like anyone's been able to come by here yet. So the trapdoor is still as you left it, as it's kind of towards the back of the warehouse anyway.
I mean, yeah. Don't we want to go down there? That's the reason we came back, right, boys?
So,
Yeah.
because we don't have a ton of time left, you make your way down the tunnel as much as you left it, and you appear at the doors. I can't remember. I believe you left them open, and you are faced by the open room.
Is the area
Where
still
you were
covered
before.
in ball bearings?
Yes.
It's annoying.
As
So
they
we're-
are dead and cannot reanimate.
Remember, there was some kind of alarm trap here.
I mean, it just triggered the golems, right?
That was
I
when we
guess
went into his room, I believe.
Hemlock
Yeah, that's what
and
summoned them.
Jigen can make Arcana checks.
Boy,
That is a classic Jigen roll.
oof.
So I would say Hemlock, it's not hard. Alarm spell is pretty basic spell. Once it's been triggered, generally it would have to be reset, and the doors are still open. So as they say that you felt there was an alarm spell before, you don't think that these doors would have one active again.
I can sense that there were magic placed here, but they seem to be inert at this time. Shall we continue?
Jigen will push Valion forward and say, "Okay, you go."
So you see this room is as you left it. Even the crates and barrels that Valiant had pried open down here are still open a little bit. All the ball bearings. So walking in anywhere in the yellow square is, I believe it's requires a dex check of, I think it's just 10.
I thought it was
If you're
10.
moving at full
If you're
speed,
moving at full speed.
right? If you're moving at half speed.
What-
A DC 15 dex save to move at normal speed. But otherwise, if you move at half speed, you can move. As you just see, the floor is littered with thousands of ball bearings.
Can I scoop up a couple and
Sure.
store them?
Yeah, I mean, you feel a little if you how much time do you want? It's like picking up pennies out of a wishing well.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm not going to waste time.
So
What are we looking for here?
We're looking for something to prove that Argathos is evil, essentially.
Check this door. We never checked before.
That's where we need to go. Yep.
Is this place safe, or should we expect combatants?
Expect combatants.
Expect magical, angry wizards who have certain fondness for fireballs.
Understood.
First rule of Ilmater friends: always expect trouble.
Oh, hey, can Hemlock take a look at any of these runes on this pedestal thingy?
I bet that goes to his house. I don't know if
It was a teleportation
Asher's smart
circle,
enough.
right?
Would this be an investigation or arcana?
So I would say you would be able to recognize this pretty easily, and I mean it's a teleportation circle, so it's keyed to his house, so he can use teleport to basically come back here, or have other people come back here as long as they know the sigil.
I'd like to take out my hammer
Uh-huh.
and find what is kind of like the keystone rune in this incantation and just smash it a bunch.
Okay,
not do that yet.
make a Arcana check to see if you can We'll say DC 15.
Let's wait before we start cutting off possible exits.
I mean,
You
do
go
we
ahead
know
and
how to
smash
operate
into his
it?
teleportation circle, and you think you hit the right ruins to totally screw it up.
As you say, like, let's wait to destroy exits, I turn in my head, like, there's like a weird, like, horror movie doll turn, like, more than it's supposed to. And I'm like, that's probably wise action, isn't it?
Second rule of Ilmater, buddies, always have multiple ways out.
Word of recall.
But we don't.
Yes.
We can't use that circle. We don't know. Can we?
No, we
The
don't
only
have the
time-
spell to use it.
Let's
The
see
only
what's
Not
time
in
anymore.
Valiant was
way.
ever teleported was when we got sent down
As you
here.
see the little hammer still smashing on one of the runes.
So are you opening? So Asher, you go up to this door. You kind of look at it. It does not appear to be locked. In fact, you remember the flesh golem just kind of pushing and pulling it out, like pushing
He
it
pushed
open.
it
It
open with
seems
his butt,
to,
didn't he?
yeah, it seems to be hinged to go either way, kind of like a saloon door. But it's full door, so like you could push it either way.
Yeah, I'll push it in and take a peek.
You push it in. Hold on. Gotta grab the right thing. Start there. All right. Come on. And the door opens into what looks like a large room with a hallway down one side. You see a number of tables kind of set up with big, large wheels on them and what appears to be like people laying on the tables. From what you can tell from this distance, especially with your passive perception, Asher, you see what looks like just like a husk of a person, like all fluid and everything just like sucked out of their body.
Nice.
You see so my vision of what you kind of see is like, think of like the Princess Bride and that pain thing that he's put on.
Oh,
Yeah, the
It's basically
ear extractor
Yeah.
device.
Extractor, yeah.
That's kind of what you see, but you see multiple of these things with large barrels similar to the one you see in the room you're in, and tubes feeding into those barrels at the bottom.
Man, I sure wish we could take pictures.
Okay, so he's
Okay.
definitely evil. Can
So-
I step into the room?
Valiant, as he says this, as he says, record the shit, I'm going to use magical tinkering.
Okay.
And
Fuck is that?
so it's where I basically take like a stone off the ground or like a piece of rock off the ground.
Or like
Yeah,
one
Pick
of
up
the
one of the ball
10,000
bearings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I pick up a ball bearing, exactly, and I like hold it in my hand and I pull out that tool again that's still glowing with that magical energy and I touch it to it and then I put the tool back. And I now can either collect a picture in it, 25 words of text, lines, or shapes, a mixture of the elements. So I'm going to hold it up and just hold it out in front of the room and get like a good scan of the room and show everybody on the table. And then after the appropriate amount of time, I take the ball bearing and I hand it over to Valiant. I go, here.
All right. So who's going? What's everybody doing?
Well, shit,
Going
that
into
was
the
easy.
room, staying out of the room.
Yeah, I'll go
Well-
in.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna step in.
All right. So everybody move where they're going to go, kind of initially. All right. So these kind
Am I
of step in
supposed to see
there.
this?
What? Oh, the meth
Meth
shop. Yeah. So like you look around and you see. So first, all right, everybody, kind of stop
Do
for a second.
we?
You see what appears to be like a little laboratory. You see like a bunch of tubes and things set up over here in the top corner where the meth shop is, with beakers and bubbling and one of the barrels hooked up there. And you see a big like library and stuff. And as you kind of go crest the threshold, you see the floor glyphs like pulsate across the floor, and it flashes once. And I need everybody to make a DC 19 wisdom save as a hypnotic pattern flashes across
Oh, he
the
loves that
room,
thing.
and
Oh,
the floor pulses again as another glyph of warding goes off.
Constitution, you said? Sorry.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
we are all except
Oh,
for
wisdom.
Ash. Oh,
And all of a
is
sudden,
DC what?
Balgura. Of course.
two
Oh,
demons
Oh my
appear
God.
in or flash into existence. Did not mean to pick up a. Oh, I have these on the GM layer because I didn't want you to see them. All right. As two Balguras appear, and we go into initiative.
wow.
That's cool. I don't know if it adds your. Yeah, it just go ahead and roll initiative, Hemlock. Because it
I'm
doesn't.
in. It's at 9.
I know. Is that accurate? Okay.
I
I
mean, I
don't
can
think it
roll if you'd
added
like.
because it didn't add. Do you have a +0?
I have a +3.
Okay, so you should have a 12 then. But you can go with what you got. That's fine.
Can I roll for advantage anyway, just to see if it changes?
Yeah, for sure.
Nope.
All right, so Hemlock, you actually act first.
Do I?
Wait,
Why did I get punished?
why did I get a 17? I should have had a 13. That's with advantage.
Because it's taking the advantage.
There we go.
Okay. So then they go first as two demons just kind of like pop into existence. And let's see who's where. Yeah, Valion. And you are going to go ahead. He's going to make 3 attacks against you. He is going to make a. It says a bite, but I don't have a bite as an option, which is odd. So he's just going to go ahead and hit you 3 times with his fists. So
Jeez.
24.
Yeah, 24 connects, obviously.
Or 23, and 26. So
It's
26 points of damage. And then the other one will go against you, Asher, for 15 to hit, 23 to hit, and 13 to hit. So I
23
believe 11 points of bludgeoning damage. As
I'll have that.
you all failed your wisdom saves, yeah. So you guys are all stunned. Except for now, Asher and Valion, you are conscious. So Valion. As you are pummeled in the face.
Yeah, woken up.
Did you feel like,
Sucks.
yeah.
Sorry, what?
No, I was just double checking that everybody failed the wisdom save.
Yeah, we did. Shaking someone awake is a full action, right?
And Valiant, as you come to, this thing is beating you in the face, and you see, but that's not the thing that catches your eye. As standing next to the meth lab,
oh no,
you see a giant creature made out of patchwork dragon parts. There's like a red dragon head, a bronze dragon arm. There's like a white dragon. Like half of its belly is a white dragon, the other half's a blue dragon. Each leg is like one's a green dragon, a black dragon. Like it's just a patchwork dragon creature, and it seems to have like an IV coming off of the meth shop, basically going to it, feeding what looks like blood into its body as it kind of like looks up and starts looking in your guys' direction. Anyway,
Rare meth dragon.
Wonder whose blood that could be. I am so dumb and trusting.
Yeah, roll like a bitch.
Well, he doesn't get to act this turn anyway, so.
Yeah.
Shit. Sorry. So seeing that.
Right now, you got a monkey demon in your face.
Yeah, and a sleeping Jiggin that I really want to wake up.
Sleeping Jiggin and a sleeping Hemlock. You see this old gnome just kind of like staring into space as Jiggin stares, and they both got drool
Yeah,
pooling
but
out
it's
of
a
their
full
mouths.
action to wake one, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Asher goes next.
Mm-hmm.
My turn.
I'm trying to decide if I want to attack or if I want to wake Jiggin. And I'm sorry that this is taking so
Are you
long.
raging? Did you rage?
Not yet, because I've only got one. And I really didn't want to use it this early, but I might have to. Yeah, this thing was attacking me, so I assume it's going to continue. I will rage because it's fun smashy time, but I want to wake Jiggin with my action. That's my turn.
Okay, so you rage and wake Jiggin. Asher.
Correct.
Is our new friend?
He is
looks done.
he is stunned.
Okay, it's a full
Essentially.
round to shake him awake.
Yes. Yeah, full action.
I will do that.
Okay.
Third rule of
Do you wanna you have
Asher
a
could
bonus
still
action
stab.
and a move if you want.
I can't attack with my bonus, can I?
You can offhand attack with your
Ooh,
bonus.
I will do that.
Okay.
Wake up, kid.
Top guy or the bottom guy?
Bottom guy smacked you.
Okay.
Third rule about ill-mater friends: don't get stunned.
I see that now.
Alright, so make your attack. It's a miss.
Ooh.
Alright, so 3 attacks again at actually he is going to see you shake that thing, he is going to go into a reckless fury and is going to make 3 attacks against you at advantage. You also get advantage against him, so 25, 10, and 18
At who?
for you.
Okay, so
So
yep,
2 of those hit.
Yes, the first and the third hit. So,
Alright, so 28 points of damage. Same thing to you, Asher, at advantage. 16, 22, and 9.
Hit miss. So the 11 hits, I'll half it.
Okay. That's their turn. Hemlock.
Okay, Hemlock is going to pull out that tool and it's going to glow with this weird sort of energy as he will cast Ray of Sickness.
Bottom guy.
So, yep, at the bottom one.
Okay, con save.
26 to hit, which should hit.
Yep.
So that is 21 points of, or 18 points of poison and 3 points of alchemical savant.
Okay.
And then your con save. DC 17,
Yeah.
please.
Con is a 13.
13 will not hit, so you are poisoned.
Okay. He's using D&D Beyond instead of
oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to figure that out.
All right.
And I will take a step back.
Okay.
Wait, am I within range at this point?
No, you were not in range.
Okay. Regardless, I'm going to use a cunning action as a bonus action to dash.
Okay. Begin.
I move up now that I'm awake. I touch both my friends, twin cast, cure wounds at 2nd level.
Okay. So you both get 16 points of healing. Asher and
That is correct.
Ion. Anything else?
That is it. I will end my turn there next to these two.
All right. You
like
see the dragon flesh golem in the corner rip out the IV from his arm and just let out a crazy yell, which will happen after the two of you go because he's in the wrong spot. Go ahead, Valion.
So we already have advantage on El Gorilla, whatever thing. Okay.
Yes.
So I don't need to reckless.
Correct.
But let's see if Great Weapon Master still can land some damage.
So 15's to hit.
Oof.
One of them.
Any movement?
I don't particularly want to get bonked, so no. Just gonna plant my feet right here and stare at this foul whatever. And hopefully we don't get surrounded. Asher, make with the stabby.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Asher, you're up.
Huzzah! I make like a guy in the prison yard. Shank. Huzzah!
Bottom one again, right?
Whatever one he's been clobbering.
So he's going at the top one. You hit the someone.
This is the one I've been going at the whole time.
Okay. So yeah, that hits plus sneak.
Valion did hit this thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I offhand? No sneak though.
Yep. And 20. 6 piercing. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, he looks pretty rough. That guy did his thing, but they are up. All right, 3 attacks at you, Valion, with advantage as they go reckless. So 22, 24, 23.
Yeah. I would say
you,
the first
Asher.
one. Blah, blah, blah.
So 22, 21, and 23 on you, Asher. So you take 25.
Do I
30.
have all that damage, or can I?
No.
Have
You can have one of them.
Yeah, you can
I'll
have
the biggest.
How
I
many
guess.
fists came out of this?
So you take 6 total fists, like 3 to each.
That's a lot of
So-
fists.
Gorillas are no joke.
Yep.
I'm more
I took
concerned
8,
about
6, and 12.
Yeah, the biggest one that hit you was
13.
13,
So it'd be
Ash.
6 halved.
26 damage total.
All right. That is them.
Ouch.
Hemlock.
Okay. For my turn,
For my
I'm
next
going
trick.
to focus on my tool.
Hemlock pulls down his pants.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad
Right.
you said it because I was thinking it.
So nope, not that. That's not what I'm saying.
other tool.
I wanna. How can I share this with you? There it is. No. I just want to just split. I'm sorry, everybody.
No worries.
That one. So, basically, as an action, you can focus on the tool to channel your creative forces. Choose a cantrip, which I'm going to choose Eldritch Blast,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast
This top guy?
at the top guy.
Go for it.
Nice.
So let me add a real quick Eldritch Blast. One moment.
I'm just hearing the Joe Cat Eldritch Blast.
You can always tell who's listened to Critical Role.
I have not actually.
Oh.
They've told me
like-
to. I never
I like
did.
the people of Critical Role, but the actual content is kind of meh to me.
Yeah.
Just plug your ears every time Bo talks.
So old season.
She causes me absolute physical pain every time she speaks.
I don't even know who
All
that
right.
is.
So
I'm sorry. This is taking so long.
So you're
No,
blasting.
you're fine.
You're blasting
Come
top
on.
guy.
Yes.
what while he's doing that, what are you doing, Jiggin?
All right. Juggin's going to try something new. Please forgive me, friends. I am going to twin cast Shield of Faith on
Ooh.
both Valion and Asher.
Okay.
Ooh. What's that
Fancy. What is this? +2.
Yep. You and
Why
because I'm
does
twin
that-
casting it, you both get +2 AC.
Why
Thank
does that
you.
have a save?
It just roll 20 things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So temporary +2. Nice.
All right.
Why have you not done this
I
before?
lied. Instead of
Because usually you have bless is the reason why.
Yeah.
But now, since you're being walloped on, I'm giving you AC.
Yeah, I agree.
what's it called, I'm just gonna do acid splash.
Okay.
Deck save. If they fail, they take 3d6.
8.
So they will fail. 10 acid, 13 points of total damage to the top guy. As Hemlock
Disappears.
looks at him and pulls out his tool and flings it at him. You see this just like green sort of ichor fly and land on this Bulgara.
Yeah, and he vanishes back to his own plane of existence.
Hemlock says, "Bye, bitch."
Valion, what you got?
And this one reckless at Asher, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a dummy, and I did not say that I was going to frenzy rage, so I'm not doing that. But I'm going to still great weapon shenanigan. Hopefully smack. Yeah, the crit goes in at least.
Yep, the crit goes in for enough damage. He also is out of here.
Sweet. How much did I move? I'm stupid. Was it just 5 feet? No,
Mm-hmm.
it was 5 feet. Okay.
Pretty sure.
Oh shit. Chicken doesn't go until after. I'm going to move here. I'm going to tell Asher doorway and end my turn.
Okay. Asher.
Tells me doorway, like go through the door.
I mean, I did sort of retreat towards the door and say doorway. But that's all the information you have.
What does Valiant look like he's doing?
Staring very angry at the dragon golem,
Okay.
who was currently being transfused with what I can only assume is the blood I gave to evil Argathos earlier, because I thought he was nice.
That's some Tiamat
that
shit
guy
right
was
there.
nice.
We already dealt with Tiamat.
All right. Okay.
Tiamat to Electric Boogaloo right now.
Tiamat.
Yeah, that
I'll
is
bow
going to
shot
be...
and then run to the door.
All right, so you make a bow shot at this guy.
I don't like
Go
leaving
ahead
chicken
and
out here, but
make your shot.
Huzzah!
Shoot your shot. Hits.
And then can I grab Jiggin and move him back?
Sure. Half movement though.
That's fine.
Yep.
Ash Valiant did say through the emotion like he wanted us through the door. So I grabbed Jiggin and got out of there.
All right.
Is that as far as
So
you can go?
Jiggin and you are basically
Oh.
on top of each other.
As far as I can go, hold on. So if I'm here, half movement.
I'm just
5,
asking.
10, 15,
How many
20.
times have we all been dragon breathed? You know
That's
better.
as far as I go.
He boom, 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 boom,
We should
boom,
have
boom.
just spread it out.
Boom, boom, boom to here.
Nice. Thanks, Valiant.
You're supposed to go through the doorway. Around the... God damn it.
I had to get Jiggin out of the way.
Yeah, it's
You
as far
slowed
as
me
you can go.
down. We should have just spread out. You should have
So-
yelled spread out.
He is going to use his elemental breath. And Valion and Jiggin, I need you to make a DC 17 dex save.
Jigging through the doorway with me.
Almost.
You know what?
He's with Asher. You said they were in the same spot.
All right. So it's going to just tickle Jiggin's toes.
Woo.
So is this a
Interesting,
dex
considering
save?
he's off the ground.
Is this a dex save I have advantage on because it's a dragon thingy? Or because I can see it? Because it's barbarian things.
Just make a dex save with advantage. So you
Yay.
take.
Or
Are you
what if
resistant? You're
I
resistant to
resist
cold.
fire
motherfucker.
and cold?
Double,
Alright.
double, toil and trouble.
All right. So
Just tell me how much to take away.
Yep. 12d6. So half of 40 damage.
Ouch.
I take the full 40 though.
Hemlock. No, Jiggin, you are being held by Asher. You are just out of range.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
My turn.
I dragged you through the door.
Yes.
I would like to walk.
You are
Closer.
effectively occupying the same space as Asher, Jiggin. Okay.
And I will. Let's see.
How is everyone on time? Let me know if you guys got to go.
I got no plans tomorrow, so
My only plans
I-
tomorrow are dealing with insurance people, so I am good.
I probably have about 45 minutes.
Okay.
there is no one hurt
Okay,
in Florida
so-
right now.
I pull out my weapon or my tool again, and I stick it in my eye one more time and fuse it with
Gross,
magic.
man.
As
Wow.
I cast Melf's acid arrow at the creature.
As he casts Milf's acid arrow.
My favorite kind.
Go for it.
There's a 13 hit.
It does not.
So as this happens, I go, well, shit. And I will robot my way with a dash action for my bonus action and hide behind this wall.
Okay. Jiggin.
I am going to. No, you know what? Sacred Flame, and then hide behind the door.
That was terrible, Dex.
That was
Ooh,
a
that was
baller
actually a big
sacred
Sacred Flame,
flame.
too.
Damn.
Yeah, it was huge.
All right, end turn.
All right. At this point, Valion, you're the only one that can see. You see these big like sheets that look like they're used to like cover these tables. All of a sudden, you see ripples go through them.
No.
And what's their movement? Mm, 40. So that's good. Going kind of. It's a common kind of flank. Let's see, more like here. You see him come up behind the flesh golem here. And they float through the air towards you. Your turn.
You said they were kind of sort of floating?
Yeah, they are effectively flying.
Would I have to spend extra movement if I went from this space to try to go through the doorway? Like if I walk. Can you see this? You can see this, right?
Yes.
So yes, it would cost me extra to go through doorway?
No, it's the same.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to go around, so yes, you can't diagonally go not through the... No, oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's fine, whatever.
No, I'm going to stand here.
Okay.
And he's all colors of dragon, right?
Yeah,
All right. We're going to test out a new toy.
go for it.
I can safely lightning bolt these two guys, right?
Yep.
Ooh.
Did I set it up? Nope, that's just going to throw the javelin.
So this one and anyone within 5 feet of him will take lightning damage if they fail their save. The end guy will take the actual. You have to hit him with the javelin kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I just meant I don't have it set up to just click it and make it work because I'm not smart. I don't think.
You should have it.
No, that
Anyway,
was
all right.
take
So
away the Great Weapon Master. That doesn't work for that.
So no Great Weapon Master.
It doesn't work for thrown weapons.
Yeah, that's right. So 19. So that hits the last guy. So he will take 36. And what's the save?
I should
The
know
deck
this.
save, right?
Yeah, why? I didn't add. I clearly did not add this correctly.
I mean, you should have just dragged over the Javelin of Lightning. Oh,
I
he doesn't
did.
actually get the Great Weapon Master. All right, whatever. I did a deck save. They both failed, so they take the lightning damage. We'll just go with that.
13 was the save.
Yeah, so
They both
I mean,
failed.
he rolled a 0. So.
Yep, they both failed. Can I throw a regular?
You see, the lightning doesn't seem to affect the big dragon guy very much.
I assumed as much. In my anger, may I? Well, I guess was throwing that javelin of lightning a full attack action, or do I get my second attacker now? Probably not, right?
Hold on. He actually has advantage on. Oh, it doesn't matter because he would have failed either way. All right. Yeah. No. It's your full action to throw a weapon, I think. Oh no! Good lordy. So.
Okay, but I can bonus drink a potion and run away like a scaredy cat. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Gonna go. Do I want to go? Yeah, I'm going around the corner. I'm not getting sniped by ranged people and regular healing potion.
Okay. To yourself as a bonus action. All right.
Yes.
Who's next? I had to have a small child that just woke up, and my wife's 3D print beeping at me. All right, yeah, Asher.
Can I get a shot on the big dragon thing and then duck out of the way?
Sure. Go for it.
Huzzah. And then watch out, Jiggin. Are we drinking potions as extra actions or
bonus action to feed?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. So Jordan, homebrew rule is action to feed a potion to someone else, bonus action to feed it to yourself.
I will do that then.
Sorry, I just got back from the bathroom. Do I need a potion?
No.
Okay.
You're good.
Wasn't sure.
Valiant took a potion.
I just
Gotcha.
have healing potions. This must be from the things. What do they heal? A D4?
Yes. 2d4. He is going to
Glug. That's me.
All right. Yeah, you see this guy just boom. Let me see what his movement is here. You can call it. He's actually going to just come to the corner here, like that. Hemlock.
Okay. How does everybody look? Anybody like really in not a good place?
Okay. Valiant's probably hurt more than me, but he's got a ton of hit points.
If I look at the big bad nasty, how does he look?
You see some of his seams are a little bit stretched thin, but he seems more or less mostly intact.
Is he engaged with anyone?
He is not.
Lame.
He's spoken for.
That's lame. I don't want him to be spoken for. I will look at him and say, "Please stop." As I cast Ray of Sickness at him.
Okay.
I don't think that hits.
It does not hit.
So it casts, but I'm distracted by hearing like the painful grunts of my colleagues, and my spell doesn't actually reach to him. It just like there's this like droopy green line that falls before him. And then he's like, "Well, I guess I should hide," and he continues to hide behind the wall.
All right. Jiggin.
I hear that's pretty common. 1 out of 5.
On Dragon Boy.
Nope, putting him right there on that tile so he blocks the door off.
Oh, your Guardian of Ilmater. Fuck that guy.
Love that guy.
All right.
He's my friend.
And then I'm gonna move down behind Valion, run across the door. Hopefully nobody was holding a bunch of ranged actions.
This guy is going to come through here. He will take the 14 is not enough, so he takes 20 points.
Yep, 20 radiant.
That's
He can still
spiritual
go
guardians.
past, right? No, it's Guardian of Ilmater. It's just like
It's the spiritual bug zapper.
yeah. And this guy is going to go ahead on you, Valion. Where did my he is going to use Smothering Slam.
The fuck
So
is
a
that?
22 to hit.
That works.
So you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing envelops you.
I'm
as
sorry,
it comes
bludgeoning, you said?
crashing. Yeah, as it comes crashing down on you, and you are currently grappled. You are restrained, blinded, and unable to breathe.
Ew.
Gross.
And you are basically automatically hit.
Yeah, I see that on its turn. Automatically hit, but it can't target someone else.
Right.
Great. So as long as it can't share its space with anyone else, we're good, boys.
So that's that, and these ones are just going to move closer because they don't have enough movement to.
It's
Actually,
engaged.
he's going to double move.
Go ahead, Nick. Sorry. Oh, can they pass through?
They can go through any space that requires a tiny creature without squeezing.
Oh, goody.
So yeah, he'll actually, because he's already Valion's engaged with this other one. All right, so that's them. Valion.
It says escape DC 15, but it doesn't say what to roll.
So it's a grapple. So athletics or acrobatics.
Are you raging?
I am.
You get advantage.
If DM
On athletics,
decides to let me do that, I think I should.
Yeah.
Oh, digital dice, come on. Be. Oh, thank you.
All right, you escape the grapple.
Yeah.
But that's your action. Do anything bonus action? Because I think it's just action. So bonus action movement.
I'm gonna drink another potion of healing, and that will be my.
Sure.
Which one is he attacking?
He didn't attack any of them.
Oh, one of them is smothering him.
Yes, he just escaped from it.
Which one? This one here between us?
The bottom one, yeah. So you would have flanking on that guy.
Okay.
Please get rid of it as quickly as possible.
Trying. Huzzah.
Hits.
Huzzah.
Also hits. So 30. And okay. Movement, anything like that?
Nope.
All right.
Well, never mind.
What? What's up?
Never mind.
Come on, man. He's going to kind of come over. Well, he can pass through his buddy, so he's going to come down here.
Did he fall down on the ball bearings?
You know what? Let's find out.
Don't they float?
Not the giant dragon flesh golem,
Oh, okay.
Let's find
who
out.
apparently has murder in his eyes for Jiggin.
Somehow
Sorry,
he
Jiggin.
rolled good enough.
Jiggin,
Just
I love
barely.
you. I love you.
All right,
Please don't leave me.
Valion. He is going to use his Terror Stare. So I need you to make a DC 17 Wisdom save.
Is Care Bear stare?
Care Bear
Or what?
Stare, and then he is going. You are frightened.
I mean, I'll roll the save.
Then a
But
bite,
Mama
which
ain't
misses.
raised no bitch,
What's
so
the
I ain't
save?
scared.
You're scared.
Fuck no, I'm not.
With a 9?
What does he need?
Immune to
mindless
charm and
rage.
frighten, mofo.
Yeah. All right. 17.
Miss.
Okay.
Suck it, son.
So he misses you. All right. Cool.
Sorry, I got really excited about that. I'm sorry.
Hemlock.
Please don't hurt me.
Hemlock.
When did any
Dragon
of these things
Golem
go
is
past and
engaged,
provoke?
correct?
Say what?
Dragon Golem is engaged.
Yes.
Did any of these things go past and provoke attacks of opportunity? How'd they get past us?
Actually, yeah,
I guess
the one
he
that
would have
went-
provoked. The dragon would have provoked you.
And this one would have provoked from. Oh no, I was already restrained when they moved,
Yep.
right?
He would have had to go past me.
He did not. He
No,
went
they go
this
through
bottom
one tiny space.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're
But the
they
dragon
can get
golem,
to be very tiny.
the dragon
Oh.
golem,
The dragon
could
golem would have
receive-
taken a.
he
The
could
dragon
receive a
golem would have
stabbing.
taken an opportunity from you.
All right, I'm going to use that crossbow that I've had out,
Hits
and I'm
Asher.
going to shoot. God, I'm really good at this. 14?
Miss. On who? The dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, miss.
Okay. And then for my bonus action, I would like to disengage.
Okay.
And okay.
Okay. Cool.
All done.
Cool. How far are you? Yeah. So this one is going to go ahead and take the attack of opportunity from you, Jiggin. I'm going to float down here to Hemlock and make a smothering slam. 12 to hit does not hit you.
Smothering
does not
slam.
hit.
But
Like
Jiggin hits
bonk.
it. Okay. This one on top is going to do smothering slam on you, Asher, for a 14,
Bob and weave.
and
Oh,
then
come on, baby.
Valiant again for a 9. Choose. All right, Valiant. What you doing?
How Ghost Boy, just north of me, is gonna take some greatsword swings. He's already flanked, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Did my turn skip?
Did it?
Oh
thought
yeah,
you
no,
were-
Jiggin's
oh,
supposed
yeah,
to go
it
before
did.
me. Yeah,
guess
no,
it
Jiggin's
did.
before me.
Whoops. Sorry.
Sorry, other question too is when they crossed through the door and through their friend, would they have been threatened by the Guardian?
They would have.
Because I wasn't sure if they like
Forgot
snuck
about
in
that.
somehow.
Nope, they would have.
Yeah, no, one of them got bonked. The rest of them just kind of
The
passed
dragon
by the
got
bug
bonked.
zapper.
Does that guardian affect us if we move through it?
What's the
No.
It's 17, right?
Yeah, it's 17 and it's
So-
half damage otherwise.
So 2 of them fail and 1 succeeds.
Okay.
You see the one right above Valiant is in tatters. Like it's like barely holding together.
All right. Okay.
Oh, whoops.
So
Sorry. Wrong click.
I'm gonna blast that one with Sacred Flame.
Go for it. All right, 6.
So, anyways, I
17.
started blasting.
So, anyways, I'm the trash man.
I have. Where's my
So he
Sacred Flame button?
he succeeds on a 17, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he does anyway. I just wanted to throw it. But
Alright.
I'm gonna bonus action disengage. I'm gonna move down here and end my turn.
Okay, Valion.
These things seemed to take full, like what I would have expected from the lightning bolt when I threw it at him, right? The ghost boys, not the dragon.
Yes. Well, no, they actually shouldn't have, but yeah. Oh no, that's the wrong guy. Yes, they did. They basically
Okay.
look like Death Eaters.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie
Or
either.
Dementors.
Actually, I didn't even read that book.
What?
You mean Dementors?
Dementors, Death Eaters, whatever.
Potato, potato.
Potato, potato.
I'm so bad at like drawing cones.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to draw like if I want like a cone. This
You will not. You can
I
hit
can only
either
hit these two,
Yes.
or this guy, right?
Correct.
Yeah, fuck that. This guy close to me. This shit.
Yep.
This guy's flanked,
coat.
right?
Yes.
All right. Let's see if I can't smack it with a sword.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
Ooh, that's worse.
Miss.
Try number 2.
Hits.
Hey, all right.
13. 18. Yep. That one crumples in a tattered pile of cloth.
Fantastic.
Asher, unless you're moving.
The only thing I might do is find a healing potion in the bag that I've got. But yeah, my turn's done. Other
Asher,
than
go for it.
that.
What you doing?
So only if I leave this guy's threatened space do I provoke, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I can move in this fashion
Mm-hmm.
and come to bear on this guy. But I don't
Sure.
want to be flanked if I can. So
Yep.
I'll move there. Double stabbage.
Go for it.
Huzzah. And huzzah.
Oof, hit. Please get your breath weapon back, bitches. He is going to. Yeah, he is going to step back, taking attacks of opportunity from both of you. So Asher and Valion, go ahead and make your attacks.
Does he step back slowly or at full speed?
Slowly. Using all his movement to step back.
This can only bode well for us. Asher, stab him as he runs away. Asher, stab him. Stab.
He did.
Oh, I thought that was one of his attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, I
him.
just missed like a buffoon. Cool.
And go ahead and make DC 17 dex saves.
Do I see it coming? I do.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
And he will
Dive.
get-
Duck, dodge, dip,
Sweet.
dive, and dive.
As fire and acid come spinning towards you.
Ew.
Oh, it's like
I
Burning
resist.
Man.
The
So
fire?
you are resistant to fire, right?
Season it.
You just
Alright,
make a Burning Man joke?
So
Yeah,
28
fire and acid.
points halved and 20 points of full damage. So 34 points of damage to you, Valiant. Asher, you take 0 points because you're
Dippo,
dumb.
baby.
Hemlock.
He shouts out in robot voice, HP Jack. How we doing?
You're looking at. They're not bad. Your barbarian's at half. He's a little bloody.
Mama ain't raised no
Okay, great.
bitch.
So with this motherfucker that's in my face,
Kill
going
whoever
to
you
look at
can.
him and let's close this bench right there and clear that, and let's do this.
All right. DC 17 dex save. Fails miserably.
So 11 points of damage.
Okay.
As a flaming sphere has manifested, I'll say right next to me, please.
Okay. All right. Chicken, is that all for Hemlock?
As a bonus action, yeah, I'm just gonna give him the finger. I only have 4 fingers, so as I try and choose which one is my middle one, I'm like confused.
Give him the old Dane Cook double middle finger.
So between, how do the two shrouds look right now?
The one up top looks pretty tattered. The one by Hemlock also looks pretty tattered. They both look not great.
All right, I think I'm gonna try and assist Hemlock here. I'm gonna fire a Sacred Flame at that one to the south.
Okay. Let me just boom. Sacred Flame to the one to the south, which is a dex save fail. So he takes 11. Okay. Anything else?
That is it.
Okay. Valium.
You said both of the shade things are like.
Everything looks about the same. Like
So I
within
can
4
move
points of each
cautiously
other.
to here for 20
Sure.
feet of movement, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Spitting in the hands, wee baseball swinging, reckless, great weapon, hoping to bring this fucker to the ground.
Go for it. 5.
So what is that, 18, 17 to hit?
Yeah, the 18 hits.
Ooh, 17 does not. Damn.
Frost doesn't do, but that's enough. You sever the last shreds of whatever it is holding this thing, the stitching holding this dragon flesh golem together, and it falls in the pile of dragon bits to the ground. Your blood leaking out of it.
Ooh.
Yummy.
Asher.
Okay. This one to the north of me has yet to be hit, correct?
No, he is pretty tattered.
Oh, then I will focus on him.
Go for it.
Double whammy. Oh, he's moving up, so I get flankies. Or not flankies, but sneakies.
Yep.
Huzzah.
Hits.
Huzzah.
Yeah, he's down. And he's down. Movement.
I haven't moved, so I can move up to my movement speed if after I double attacked.
Yes.
As long as I make my roll. So I can move to here. I don't know what that thing is, so I'm gonna stay right here.
Yeah, it's his flame sphere. Sorry, speed combat. We don't play very long, and it's already way past when we normally stop.
I think I made my dex roll.
Yep, you're okay. Hemlock, what you doing?
Okay. As a bonus action, I'd like to move my sphere and ram it into the creature. It must make a save throw against the sphere's damage.
Dex 13, fail.
Yep. So it'll take 2d6, which I will roll right now. That's my bonus action.
Yep.
And then
It's still standing.
for my action, I'll do the cantrip. Acid Splash. Also, another deck save.
Deck saves are not. It's actually not terrible, but it's been rolling terrible. It gets a +2. So, with that, you see the acid drop it to the ground and just beginning to corrode what remains of this thing as we fall out of initiative and we pick up next time. Sorry, I know that was.
GG.
I know it's we don't play for long, so we kind of try to go a little quick.
Well, always
Yeah.
introducing a new player to the party too is, there's going to be a little wonkiness for a session or two
Yeah.
as everybody kind of synchronizes.
Yes. So next week is July 4th. So
I will be here, but I totally understand if others aren't.
Be
I
here.
think I will be here because I think we're doing. What are you doing, Jordan?
I will be out of town.
That's
but
right. You're
I don't-
out of town.
But I don't know if that means I'm out, so to speak.
So I don't know. I like because of when it gets dark. I'm going to say I'll let you guys know because we usually will watch fireworks with the kids at least from the backyard. But depending on how tired they are, I might be able. I'll talk to Sarah because we're going to go to the. I think they're doing like a crawfish boil at the Trash Panda Stadium
Oh, cool.
on Sunday. So I think we might do that instead, and then not worry about the 4th. What about you, Foley?
I don't know.
All right, we'll play it by ear. It's a maybe.
Yeah, no. So
I will be out of town on the 11th and probably unable to play. Just as a.
I was going to say I'm most likely out for the 18th because I get back like we're gone on vacation the weekend before the 18th and we should get back, but I've heard horror stories, so
Sure.
I feel like it's more likely that I'm like not around for the 18th.
Right. So we'll play
But
again
for
in
the
August.
4th, I might actually be around.
All right. I'll double check with everybody on Sunday and see what people's plans
I mean,
are.
we're all in Discord, right?
Yeah.
Just, there's a free app on your phone. Come on, bitches.
Exactly.
At the very least, I will definitely be available for the 25th.
Yeah, I should be too. So I'm also potentially on vacation the 25th, but I might be able to play still.
I mean, if you're on vacation, take vacation. Like, that's...
D&D is vacation.
D&D is life.
D&D is live.
In the Discord, I just added all of you to a campaign I just made up. So if you're interested in figuring out D&D Beyond, I have insider access, which means it's every book. And as new books come out, we also still get the books. And so